1996. Life, as the world would know it, soon changed. For a great light shone down on a small Fort Wayne hospital. God came down. Angels began to sing. And the child was just born. He slept well, for he would change the world with his talents and skills. Sadly, that child was in the next room, as I was in the ICU for not knowing how to be born and being the biggest smurf in the hospital. If you want to know the story about that, I'll tell you later because it's kind of interesting. But for now, we will focus on the past as I, Zachary Michael Hoover, for those who don't know me, will tell you all about myself. And then I will tell you about my family. I will tell you about my favorite things to do, watch, eat. I will tell you my plans after school. And I will tell you what I do in my spare time. My family is a simple family. I have 3 siblings, 2 brothers and 1 sister, all younger than me. And I have to say I love them because my attorney told me to. They're great kids. They really are. They can get on my nerves a lot, but when they're nice to me, they're good. I got a mother and a father. My mother works IT at home, which is a good and a bad because she's always there, but she's always there. It's a good thing and a bad thing. And my dad works assistant manager at Regions. If anyone wants a bank account there, please let me know so I can get $50. That'd be nice. And then I have 1 dog, and she's a stupid dog. She's a chocolate lab. She's supposed to be a water dog, but she's deathly afraid of it. And that is because she thought water was solid way back then. We were taking her for a walk, and she saw some geese, and she's like, oh, geese, I'm going to get the geese, right? Water. Not solid. We had to fish her out, and she ran the other way, and we had to catch her. It was a long day. It was a very long day. Another interesting thing about my family is I am directly related to Herbert Hoover. Whether that's for good or for bad, I don't know, but we built a dam. That's all that matters, and it's in my name. So if anyone wants to see a dam, just let me know and I can take you. Some of the favorite things I like to do, I am a big movie person. I love sci-fi action movies. If you say Star Wars, I will get the popcorn and we can sit down and watch the entire original trilogy. The first 3 are terrible, and I hate George Lucas for Jar Jar Binks. He is the worst character in the world. But aside from that, the rest of the movies are okay, and I'm waiting for Star Wars 7 so I can get angry all over again. I like to game a lot. I like to play the game Age of Mythology. It's an old game, Greek, Norse mythology. I'll get into it or I'll put some of you to sleep. As for food, I love all good food. Now if it's green, don't you dare bring it to me. But if it's meat, and it's cooked the right way, I'll take it. I also like to cook myself. I make a pretty darn good fried chicken. The little, fancy spices fried up. People like it. Nobody's gotten angry at me yet. And my favorite restaurant is Applebee's because they can make a good steak with a good smile. And I love a lot of music. I play myself, trumpet, but as for listening, I'm a classic rock kind of person. Van Halen, Metallica, etc., etc. My after-school plans are pretty simple. I'm going to go to Ivy Tech for some general education, get that out of the way so it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. And then my plans are, and they've been for now, to go to IU and maybe do something with psychology. I'm hoping on a psychological therapeutic kind of thing, because I believe that talking can solve anyone's problems. If you talk about it, you'll be fine. Eventually, you got to talk about it more than just once. But that is for the after school. My spare time is pretty open most of the time, but work has taken a lot of my life away. If I have spare time, I will play on the computer, watch TV, figure out what I'm going to cook next for the family. If I've got time, I will play trumpet. I play a mean B-flat scale. And if I have enough time and I really want to, I will sleep. Because sleeping keeps me beautiful. I mean, look at this one. As for the rest of me, it's a long story. That's just a snippet. And yeah, you've heard about my family, my wonderful family, as my attorneys will say. Many of my favorite things that I like to do, listen to, my after-school hopes, and what I do in my spare time. And I hope after this, maybe you'll be interested to talk to me. Some friendships may come, may go. That's life. And I really hope it's based on the future and not my Smurf past. I don't want to bring that up, but I just thought funny to bring it up. I'd like to end today with a quote from Herbert Hoover. He says, "Wisdom oftentimes consists of knowing what to do next." And it is my wisdom that tells me I should end this here because some of you are kind of done with me. I like to ramble. So I'll let the speech sink in. Perhaps a friend might come through this. Who knows? But my wisdom, and it's taken 18 years to figure this out, is to not push the subject. Thank you very much.